The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom's all of that tomorrow.
It's good. I like that accent.
Oh, what?
I want to tell you something.
Okay.
It was something I did.
What'd you do?
Something I saw.
Wow. Okay, you saw and did?
Something that changed my life, maybe.
What?
That's dramatic.
Holy shit.
Okay. I saw on Broadway the Stranger Things play.
No way.
I did. First Shadow. The First Shadow. Stranger Things :
When
The
did
First
you
Shadow.
do that?
On Sunday.
Whoa.
I went with Jen and then...
Hey, Jen.
And Julie and Caitlin were there, but they didn't see the play. They just went to a bar and drank. But we saw the play, and then these two of Jen's other friends were there. And it was really good.
Okay, so it's the whole story of Henry, right? It's the prequel.
Yeah, it's like a prequel. And I laughed, I cried, I was scared. I don't even know. I feel like it reinvigorated my love for Stranger Things because I didn't like the finale. Really?
Okay, I definitely did like the finale. But wait, tell us more. Or would it be spoilers if you told
I don't
us?
think it's spoilers. I just thought it was like just so fucking impressive. Like the effects that they can do on Broadway. I know it's Broadway, so it's like, okay, it's Broadway. But like, it was just really cool. So they did like in Stranger Things when people, it's not like the upside down, but you know, like when Elle would like cover her eyes and like go in a little salt bath and go to like that.
Yeah. And the black,
that random black,
like wet
place. So they did that on stage and they would do this like really cool light thing that would like show that you were being like transported there and like the whole stage would do it. Oh my God. It was so fucking cool. People were flying in the air. Spoiler alert, people's bones be breaking. It was scary. And the Mind Flayer was there. I took up the whole stage and I screamed. Because it was so real and big.
So it was scary?
It was scary, but then it was also like not the entire time scary. But yeah, there were like scary parts. I was like, damn, this is dark shit. This is shit I'm here for.
Liking Henry, aka Vecna, or not?
It just makes you like sympathetic for him, which nobody feels. I feel like when they watched the finale, because in the finale it was like, yeah, you had a backstory. See ya. You're like, wait, should we talk more about that? And they're like, absolutely not. Let's kill him. I was like, whoa.
So did the Duffer Brothers write the Broadway show?
No, you want to know who wrote it?
Who?
The wife, who everyone thinks was the real writer of Stranger Things, and when she divorced the guy, that's when it all went downhill.
Wow.
And I'm like, this is definitely correct, because like this show is so good.
Wow, would she keep going? Like, would they keep doing other things, or you think it kind of is what it is?
For Stranger Things?
Yeah.
I mean, she divorced him, so I don't...
I know, but could she keep doing stuff if she has her own, like, Broadway...
Oh, I mean, yeah, but I don't think it would be Stranger Things stuff.
Wow.
Also, in the 5th season, you remember that one soldier that, like, Elle and Hopper, like, kind of take hostage?
Yeah, who was, like, scary.
He played Dr. Brenner in the show. Just like the actor played him. And I was like, whoa. And then there was this really famous guy from Grey's Anatomy who I didn't fucking know who that was, but everybody was like, oh my God, it's him. And I was like, what? And he was Henry's dad in the play. Wow. And I was like, oh, cool.
Huh.
I don't know. It was cool.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah. I would definitely recommend going to see it. This
shouldn't shock anybody, but I kind of love the finale.
Bridget, but like, were you drunk? What do you think?
So
what do you think about it?
What
did you love?
Someone timed a finale for New Year's Eve, and I'm always looking for something to do besides Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper that takes so long to get started. And I'm like, well, it's 5 p.m. What are we doing? You know, like I want to.
You just like the time that it was released, or?
Well, I felt like that was cool. I do. And then I also loved how long it was, and that it like addressed everything and buttoned it up.
Oh,
and I loved Will's part. Or did it not?
Oh my
did
God.
it not button stuff up?
That's why I hated it. I felt like
because it was.
I felt like the buttons were set on fire and exploded and fell down a storm drain.
Which buttons?
All of them.
What do you mean?
Nothing made sense about it at all.
I thought it was a little easy to kill Vecna. And the Mind Flayer.
Sure was. Also, okay, like...
But I did love it.
I can't get into it. This is how I know you're not on Twitter, because you did not get on the conformity gate bus that I was ready to drive straight to hell. People came up with such, like, clever, creative, cool predictions that would have been so awesome, and then they didn't happen, and you're like, wait, why did we do that then? And then the Duffer Brothers are like, we don't know. And you're like, okay. And just the simplest example I can give, even before I saw the stage play, like, we all kind of knew that, like, Henry had a tragic backstory. Yeah. You know, like, that it was like, oh, he was a little abused child boy, and it's really the Mind Flayer who's evil, which is true. Yeah. Okay, but then in the show, Henry's like, actually, I'm evil. And you're like, oh, okay, so why did we do a whole Broadway play?
Got it.
Why did we?
Hence, like, the conflict there is weird.
And then, like, why did we even care to see, like, oh no, look at little poor Henry boy. Isn't that sad? I'm like, I don't think so, because now he's saying he's always been evil. But he hasn't been? So it sounds like bad writing?
He didn't want to be evil.
No, he was like, I am evil. And you're like, you're not.
I know, but as, like, the little kid, he didn't want to be. And then once he, like, took over, he was like, I knew how to control it, you know.
But then I don't care.
Yeah.
And he died really quickly. And then why did we need 12 children? And what was the point of it? And why was the world sinking? Why did we talk about wormholes when we didn't care about wormholes? Why did we bring our science teacher in when he just flew a balloon in the air and then disappeared? How come no one died? Why did Nancy and Jonathan look like they were getting
someone to die? That was the one thing I didn't
because
understand.
the stakes were so low. I was like, why do I care? Like, it's crazy. Like, I just think it's crazy that, like, there was just no stakes. Why did they make Will hella gay just to be like, well, no one cares? I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, the last scene, he's at a cool, trendy bar.
Yeah, but also people think that was Mike being schizophrenic, and I'm like, that I support, because that boy's got problems. The thing that I wanted to happen, which they should have done, and they didn't, and they're stupid, and the wife probably would have done this, which is the conformity gate, is that whole finale should have been a Vecna vision, because there were so many things that were off and did not make sense. And they should have been like, we thought we killed him, but we're in a vision. Oh shit, it's not like over. And then they have to, like, actually have a good battle and not a stupid ass battle that took 2 minutes. But they didn't do that. And there were also just a lot of, like, things that people are like, oh, see, that thing's a different color. That means we learned that in the show. When things are different colors, it means you're in a vision. But then the Duffer Brothers were like, no, it was just, like, the color. You're like, okay, so why do I care? Like, it's
interesting.
Like, British conformity.
It would be like if a Taylor Swift album didn't have any secrets to it. Yeah. Because isn't that, like, so everybody was, like, looking for codes.
But that's why people are like, so clearly the wife who left did all the writing.
Yeah.
Because the moment she left, things made no sense.
Yeah.
And then you see them in interviews and they're like, yeah, we don't know. No one knows about anything. You're like, but you guys wrote it, allegedly. So actually you get to make it. You do get to know. I don't know if you know that. And they're like, we just like, don't know anything.
Didn't you write it?
No.
Oopsie.
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting. So well, there's nothing like going from Stranger Things to Annie.
Yeah, we have to change subjects because I'll just keep going. Truly, it's just so bad.
Okay,
but anyway, see the Broadway play and then go see Annie on Broadway. Do a double feature.
What? You should.
I would actually love to see Annie on Broadway.
Sounds fabulous. See you there, folks.
See you there.
Sisters who've seen it. We are the sisters who've seen it. sisters, shooby-dooby-doo-wop, sisters, shooby-dooby-doo-wop, sisters, 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 sisters. Sisters who've seen it.
Hello. Hello.
The sun'll come out tomorrow.
Oh, hit
Put
it.
your bottom dollar.
Give it.
That tomorrow.
Keep
There'll
going.
be sun.
There'll be sun.
There's a lot of money talk in this movie. Everybody take a sip.
Guy
A lot of
named
politics.
Daddy Warbucks.
Warbucks is, well, it hurt me when I revisited that. And I was like, oh no. And the daddy part, everything's about it I don't like. So...
There was a lot of weirdness. Who are we? What are we doing?
Well, welcome back, listeners. Hey, we're orphans, I guess. Here we are, and we're gonna sing to you a lot. So be ready.
It's a hard knock life
for you to listen to us sing songs.
Oh,
Okay.
Daddy kisses. We get clicks. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God. Okay. Yes. So, listeners, we are the Sisters Who've Seen It, the podcast where two sisters who are not movie critics look back on some of our favorites throughout the years through a psychological, ethical, and familial lens. I'm Katie.
I'm Bridget.
I'm going to pick a different song. Easy Street. Annie is the key. Yes, sirree, yes, sirree, yes, sirree. Tim Curry.
If you're not dancing, what are you doing?
Are you guys doing gymnastics? Because the amount of gymnast dance moves that were happening in this movie were out of control. I wanted to give out gold medals, personally.
I think it actually was the Olympics.
It might have been, for me, in my heart, with the orphan kids, so...
Incredible.
Bridge, what's the movie this week?
It's from 1982, Annie.
Annie.
So Annie, by the way, is a woman named Aileen Quinn, who I do follow on Instagram. She has a band called Leaping Lizards.
Get the fuck out of here! Does she just sing Annie karaoke with an afro redhead wig? Because I'm here for it. Oh my God. I can't...
Pretty sure. Let me actually get the right Instagram handle.
Not the Leaping Lizards. Why aren't they triple platinum? Damn it.
So that's incredible. And then you have Carol Burnett, who was...
icon.
Unbelievable Miss Hannigan.
Love her.
I read that Bette Midler was up for that role, which I think would have also been a great one.
Ooh, I know, but Carol Burnett is just so, like, lanky and, like, sloppy. Fabulous. And, like, Fabulous. So good. Love her.
Tim Curry. We love a Tim Curry.
All the time.
Tim Curry makes name a movie Tim Curry does not make better. You can't.
You can't. That's correct.
You can email us. And we'll delete it.
We'll delete it. Yep. We won't read that.
Albert Finney is Oliver Warbucks.
Okay. Yep.
And Anne Reinking is great.
She's great. She was in a lot of not Broadway, but like musicals, I feel like.
If you go through, to your point, all the dancers and all the people, like, I think a lot of people know a lot of these names if they see them. But, like, if I just say the names, you may not know them all.
I mean, it's a goddamn production. And I'm assuming the stage musical was made before the movie?
Oh.
Is that fair to say?
Okay. Here's a fun fact for you.
Tell me.
So, the musical was from 1977.
Okay, yes.
And they had to buy the rights for the musical for the movie.
Okay.
And by doing that, they made this one of the most expensive movies.
Oh.
Something like about $40 million.
Oh.
Which in
for the 80s, damn.
Is pretty nuts. So where about $10 million of that was just buying the rights.
Okay.
Then the person who wrote the original absolutely
hated. Oh my God, the drummer.
Absolutely hated it.
Why? Did they say why?
Mainly because he just said that, like, they simplified the depth of the characters. Like, Daddy Warbucks just yells a lot, and Miss Hannigan is just a man crazy drunk, and Annie was like way too cutesy when she's like a tough, struggling orphan. And so he thought it was super corny. And I'll give him that.
Well,
it was definitely corny,
for
but
sure.
I mean, you wrote bangers. I don't care. I'm having fun.
Yeah. Dumb dog, why
fun.
are you following me? I mean,
I ain't got a crumb dog.
How about let me be? It's in all of us. I know you listen to this podcast, but Amy Poehler on Good Hang, I feel like she references Annie all the fucking time, because she says, like, when you were like a young girl actress in, I guess the time, like, I guess the 70s or whatever, it's like there wasn't any other Broadway musicals where like there was like a little girl, like little girls could get like parts. So this was like an actual thing that gave roles to girls that they could like then, I don't know, get famous. And speaking of Stranger Things,
true,
Sadie Sink played motherfucking Annie on Broadway at some
I bet
point.
She was great at that. So she can sing?
She can sing, and I don't think she wore a red afro, and that's a good choice, because what the F, everybody.
So let's just say, in this adaptation of the Broadway musical, a spunky kid comes under the wing of a political player and they change each other's lives.
Okay, well, I just think there's a lot more than that, but sure. The amount of politics talk, I'm like, I blacked out. This is the stuff I deleted from my brain as a kid, where I'm like, where's the song? Sing the song.
I definitely didn't understand any of the politics as a kid. So we have Annie, who is an orphan in an orphanage of all girls run by Miss Hannigan, aka Carolyn Burnett, who hates them and is a drunk and just wants to get laid. I mean,
she really does.
We've been there, okay?
Listen, it's a recession in Annie, so we get it.
They're in, like, I would say New York City, I believe, and they, you know, are just kind of doing their lives, and Annie's always trying to leave, and she basically is, like, too smart for her own good, and all the adults are like, this goddamn Annie. So, a billionaire, okay, decides, I'm going to rent an orphan for a week for good PR.
Yeah.
His assistant, Grace, comes down, and she's like, hey, girl, we're doing a PR stunt. So, like, we gotta get this shit going and locked down. And then Annie just happens to be by the door, and she's like, pick me. I'm fucking charismatic. I'm fun. And she's like, this girl is great. And then Carol Burnett's like, really? She's like, yeah. And she's like, whatever. So she then gets into, you know, this billionaire's world, who definitely wants a boy and not a girl, but then changes his mind. She can't believe she gets all these great experiences. The staff stops all their work to just hang with Annie and have fun.
And do synchronized dancing. Correct.
Dancing.
Yeah.
Do, like, all the fun. Nobody cares about anything that Daddy Warbucks has. And then, as time goes on, Grace is like, yo, let's just be real, Daddy. Me and you are, like, feeling it. Annie would be fun, and I don't gotta get pregos.
Yo.
Like, let's just, like, do this shit. She's cool and fun and funky. And sorry she is. She's fucking cool.
She is.
And so she goes through all these experiences. Daddy Warbucks is like, okay, she is fucking cool. And then it gets weird because, like, she's got this thing where she's like, listen, I know you kind of want to adopt me, but, like, here's the deal. I actually have parents, and that's why, like, I'm not actually an orphan.
I mean,
I have this necklace.
Guys, we want to talk about conformity gate. Was Annie driving the bus on her own conformity gate? Because I think so.
Annie really was. So Annie's like, I got this necklace, and so, like, I'm sure my parents are going to come back. They just, like, got a bunch of shit going on. Like, I'm going to down. And he's like, you know what? I'm a billionaire. Let's find your fucking parents. And then that's when we find out Tim Curry comes back because he is a slimy skis ball that's Miss Hannigan's brother, who's Rooster.
Never in my life did I know they were siblings. I thought he was just like a man who she's like, let's bone. And that's why I was like, oh God, we're brother sister.
Literally, let's just say Miss Hannigan is running an orphanage. These girls hate her. She's miserable. She's a drunk. She's trying to get laid. And then her brother comes in and steals money. Yeah. And then her brother comes in and is like, listen, we're going to scheme. We're going to pretend to be Indy's parents. And we'll get all this money, which, by the way, was like $50,000.
$50,000. in like the 1920s. And I'm like, aren't there starving kids on the street? Can we donate to them? No? Okay.
I also was like, I don't know. Part of me was like, so that's it? Then you guys are just going to split it 3 ways and you can live off that?
I think, I feel like back then, maybe.
You could. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe it'd be equivalent to like $500,000 or something.
Maybe.
So all this scheming, Carol Burnett's like, listen, her parents actually like, didn't pass away. Here's the fucking necklace. And they're like, boom, let's do it. And they play the scheme. Then Annie's like, fuck off. This is a scheme.
Yo.
And I'm literally climbing to the top of the Chrysler building.
The top of the Chrysler building!
And then
Except
they
it
follow
was
her.
So weird.
And that was like, by the way, fun fact.
Is this going to
the
be
New Jersey governor?
Mikey Sherrill?
I don't know.
Oh, how much she's the new one.
Follow me.
Okay.
To get that shot where it's like nighttime and they're going all the way up, child actors could not work at night at the time. And he passed a law that child actors could work so they could get the Annie scene filmed.
But then did we go back and fix the law? No.
I'm pretty
the kids
sure
are
we did
working.
it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. So
that feels like a Chris Christie policy right
so
there.
Then
God
Daddy
damn it.
Warbucks like sends this definitely racist depiction of Punjab, which is his like bodyguard.
Oh, it's
to
not
save
good.
her. And he's like, these people suck. I think like your parents don't exist, so I'll just adopt you. And me and Grace are like totally flirting. And like now you just get to be like living in the billionaire life. And she's like, okay.
Yeah.
And that's the end.
And then she's like, what about all the other orphan kids? And he's like, we'll just have a circus at the end, and that's good enough, right?
Like,
who
a
cares?
couple parties a year. I mean,
yeah. He's like, they'll get new
it's,
dresses. That's fine,
he's
right?
like, I just can't with all of you. Just one at work. So I can't believe how he was the most insane Wall Street political Republican Reagan-esque person ever.
They reference like the term Republican a lot. And I feel like it could be part of the drinking game. At one point, Miss Hannigan, I wrote it down, she's like, you're pretty attractive for a Republican. And I was like, topical.
Oh
hate it.
Oh my god. The political shit is nuts, right? Like, it's nuts, and it's Wall Street, and it's FDR, and it's nuts.
It is nuts. And, like, we can get to this point in the movie, I guess, like, if we want to kind of go sequentially, or I could just reference it now, is, like, FDR is played by Richie Rich's dad, which I'm like, this is also a weird connection with money, and I don't know. But then his whole character, he's like, I want to do like social reform. And then Daddy Warbucks, who's just a billionaire, no political power. Can we say America, people? Like, why does he get a say in the politics? And he's like, don't spend money on things like that because we can't make money. And I'm like, is this today? Right now? Because I hate everybody. Where's our FDR advocating for the orphans? Not here, I'll tell you that. And he goes, don't worry, Daddy Warbucks. We'll have Annie run the program, which is some weird shit where it's gonna give orphans a chance to work at national parks or something weird. And he's like, 10-year-old Annie can do this. And I was like, I think I'm drunk. I don't know.
Here's the thing. When a bear's coming down the trail, you gotta sweep the bottom so the rocks don't fall and kill you.
Dumb bear, why are you stalking
me? Why are you following me? I ain't got a crumb bear.
I also think this is the moment for me to make reference to the fact that my senior year of high school, our musical was Annie.
Was Annie. We were waiting for that.
I was not in it, but I did play in the pit orchestra. I played the timpani.
You're telling me you could have put a bald cap on.
I could have put a wig
around as Daddy Warbucks and you did not take that
Could
opportunity.
you imagine? I would have looked like our brother Jimmy.
Oh my god.
No, I was the timpani player, and then Mel, shout out Mel, was like a stagehand or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Girl.
So anyway, I feel like I watched this musical a lot because of we did that. And there's a song in the stage play where they literally sing about how everybody hates Herbert Hoover, who was like the president before. And it's to be like, we're in a recession, Herbert Hoover, everybody's poor because of him. And I was like, why is this in this play? It's like, crazy. So it's just, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of just political, weird social undertones that the writer is kind of right. We don't really get into too much. It's just like, look at Annie singing. Isn't she great? Bye.
Honestly, I use the like, hey, we got Annie.
We got Annie.
But I use it with our nanny, aka family member, aka Kate's babysitter, Allie.
Hey,
and whenever
we got
she
Allie.
Comes back from her college breaks, I'm like, I say to James, I'm like, we got Allie.
And then do you guys do like a cha-cha-cha to jazz hands down, tap
Allie's
dance?
Back, yeah. Here's the thing. Best parts of the movie are absolutely the beginning.
Love the songs.
All the orphans are ripping each other to shreds. There is no meaner comment section than the orphanage of, get to bed, you're smelly, you're stupid.
Okay, Pepper is, I don't think, in the wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna say that right now.
You're loud. Shut up while you're singing. We're trying to sleep.
I'm with Pepper. I'm like, bitch, we're already orphans. Can I at least get my 8 hours? Come on now. We don't gotta be sad. And then Annie goes, don't worry. Sing a song about your parents. That'll make you feel better. Bitch, won't. We're orphans. Some of our parents are probably dead, or they left us, and that's also sad. So
it is quite sad.
But we sing, so it's fine.
But I'll tell you that they clean, they do sheets, they make their food, and Miss Hannigan runs a tight ship.
It's a hard life.
I'll tell you this though, they were the most incredible dancer I've ever seen.
Yes. If
you're telling me you could jump from bed to bed to bed and do splits and backflips,
oh yeah,
and incredible. Still, when I look back, I'm like, look at those gymnasts.
Bridge, I'm thinking of the story you told off air about your daughter who did pour out bubble juice and was sliding around bubble juice. I actually think that happens in this part of the movie, and should she be an Annie?
I would love her to be an
Annie. I would too. Her taking a little bucket, like, it's a hard life. Mom said I can't slide in the bubbles, Nakey. Hate it.
Well, and then one of the orphans just chucks soapy, dirty bubble water on another one outside. I was like, damn, y'all are cold.
There was
They all, so what's funny about Miss Hannigan is they all, like, are afraid of her, but they also make fun of her.
And they prank her, which I love.
That's, like, our family's love language.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't say we love you, but we make fun of you.
We call you little pig droppings. Or put a dead rat down her shirt. I was like, that's too far. That one was crazy.
I think they're both even on the mean factor. I always thought it was Miss Hannigan so mean, but I'm like, I think it's the other way the fuck around.
It's such a great song. And that's a cool, like, that's a part where I think they probably did that better than the stage play because they had literally, like, billions of orphan kids. Like, I'm like, we don't have hundreds of children on the Broadway play. Like, we have probably 10. And this one literally had millions. And it was great. And Santa Claus, we never see. Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he?
Oh.
No one cares for you or Smidge. Or Bridge when you're in an orphanage. Because that's what rhymes.
I'll tell you this. If I had to be in any orphanage, I'd want to be there because it seemed fun.
Well, they have a good time.
Even the laundry,
Mr. Like, Bundles?
Mr. Bundles is like, oh, are we, like, totally leaving the orphanage? And Annie's trying to, like, get out. He's like, that's fine with me. Good luck, kid.
He's like, I'm just trying to not get sexually harassed on the clock. And it's not working. So.
That poor man was, I mean, Miss Hannigan just really wanted to get laid.
She said, I want to do a tumble with the Bundles.
I can't.
And he was like, I'm working.
I don't care. I'm going to tell you this. I've never had that many drinks where I would think Mr. Bundles is cute.
I mean,
I don't think I would. I think I'd have to be blackout.
Unless you need free laundry.
I guess.
Mm.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
He's like, go for it, Annie. Annie's like, cool, I'm out and about. Now, Annie doesn't have that good of a plan because I'll tell you this. If you go from the orphanage, you kind of got to like do some Gone Girl shit. You got to get a wig. You got to get
a different wig than the wig we already have.
You can't just like whistle down the street singing songs because the cops are like, who is this fucking rando little kiddo? She could have like chilled in an alley and gone out at the night. And then she like ends up in an alley with some boys that are like tying shit to a dog, and she's like, hey, stop being mean. And then they're like, yeah, who are you? And then she literally punches them. I think our dad grew up.
Oh, so for sure.
She punches them.
The alley fights.
They push her, and then she punches them. And I gotta say, like, it was a good punch.
She does one punch, and they're like, we gotta get the fuck out of here, even though there's 6 of us. And I was like, that's correct.
They're like, we're not fucking with... Yo, I had a bestie, still a bestie, but a bestie I'd hang out all the time. As you know her, Lizzie.
Oh, yeah.
Who had red hair.
Oh.
And she would get drunk.
Little orphan
and
Annie?
Fights.
In the alley with the boys?
Well, we would call her Red Fury.
Okay.
And we'd say, uh-oh, Red Fury's here.
Oh.
I think the original Red Fury
it was Annie.
She was mad all the time.
She did do it under the guise of being an upstander, though.
That's true for a dog.
Yeah.
Which is really double bonus points in your book.
She does save the dog, but then she immediately calls him dumb. Like, the first words to her are like, you're a dumb dog. And I was like, whoa, pick a lane, Annie, okay? And then the dog loves her.
Dog loves her.
And she's like, this is my dog. Hey, everyone, here's my dog. And then she gets arrested, and they bring her back, and she sneaks the dog in, and they sing about the dog. And I love the dog. The dog's an orphan, too. I love him. Sandy.
Okay.
I just, animal actors deserve roles, too, is what I think.
That dog was like, I see my ticket, because this redhead is going to punch anyone fucking me up.
Yeah.
And I'm a loyal dog. And the cop is like, yeah, right, that's your dog. And she's like, yes, it is. And the dog is like, I'm absolutely hers. And the dog's like, this is awesome. I'm going to go chill in an orphanage.
Yeah.
I get pets all day, every day.
So many kids to pet you. Right.
All the kids to pet me. I'm definitely getting scraps. I'm definitely getting something. Definitely getting clean. Getting fresh sheets every day. I think the dog's got, like, the best bet. And then Miss Hannigan's like, you gotta get out of here. And by the way, then they're like, yeah, you idiot. And then the dog just stays. So I don't know how that
They're
happened.
like, shut up, Miss Hannigan. We're gonna lock you in the room. Well, away, Grace rolls up in like a goddamn 1920s Rolls Royce or some shit. And she's like, listen here. We're rich people. We're renting children. It's not weird. We swear. And, who can I take for a week? And Annie, I'll give her this. She's a hustler. Okay?
She is totally a hustler.
She's like, ooh, rich white lady, let me get in on this.
I fucking got this.
She's like, I just met you. This is crazy. Look at my wig and
so
adopt me maybe. Yep.
Here's the thing. Grace, a.k.a. Anne
Reinking?
Okay. The most incredible dancer I've ever seen.
She's so good. That's why I think she's been in other movie musicals. I feel like she's a good singer too.
So she has mostly been in Broadway theater.
Oh.
She did Chicago.
Oh.
She did like all of these Broadway shows. She won a Tony.
Girl.
All that jazz. Like
I
was like, has got the it factor. Like, she was so smiley and
as Miss Hannigan says, she's got little scissor legs. She goes, what do you want, my little scissor legs?
I'll tell you this, though. Her personal life, I love this. Married once, married twice, married 3 times, married 4, divorced all of them.
Damn. That's some Joan Crawford shit right there. Was Daddy Warbucks one of them? Or what was that?
And then had a partner on the 5th. I think she gave up on marriage after the 4th.
She's like, let's relax. Oh, God.
No Daddy Warbucks. But I gotta say, I just love her vibe. she was fun. I was like, I didn't remember her being as fun.
She's the real MVP because the whole, like, we're gonna, like, get an orphan, whatever. Daddy Warbucks wanted a boy orphan, and she was like, and I didn't really listen to you at all, and I just did what I fucking wanted, and I went and got a girl,
problem?
And you're gonna get over it. And he was like, okay. And I was like, yes, correct. All of it's correct. They take Sandy. They go, and now we're in the mansion part where we do sing a song about... What is this song? This is like... They're just like, hey, Annie, what's up? Welcome to our home.
No, it's, hold on.
Oh, God. It's going to come back to me once I hear it. I feel like I just think of the fabulous gardener man, who is definitely a gay man, who was like, Annie! Thank God you're here.
Oh, I think I'm gonna like it here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the gardener does like 80 pirouettes and then gives her flowers.
He does that. He climbs it like it's fucking Rapunzel, gives a flower.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This was a real house. Okay.
Who lives there? Can I be an orphan and live there for a week?
I think
I'm trying to do that.
So it was real. And then it had been turned into museums. And then I think there's something interesting. Yeah, so Monmouth College.
University.
Monmouth, I think it's part of now that.
I think the steps, like when you see the big steps on the inside, I feel like that's from Monmouth University.
Yep.
Yeah.
In 1950s, Monmouth College bought the mansion, and it's 108 acres, and it remains part of the school's campus.
Well,
and then you ready for this?
No.
Little Annie, aka Aileen Quinn,
Leaping Lizards front woman. Yep.
Yes, Leaping Lizards. Then began to be a teacher at Monmouth University.
Oh my God!
So how about that? She just couldn't get away from Daddy Warbucks' fucking mansion.
So you mean to tell me this movie is dripping with Jersey? Because
Jersey,
it makes
Jersey.
Sense. It
so
just
much
makes
Jersey,
fucking sense.
Like our mother,
drunk Miss Hannigan,
just mothered all over this. Like the
songs,
flair, the drama, the sass.
Oh my God. The dogs. Oh my God.
I think I'm gonna like New Jersey.
Here in New Jersey, in New Jersey, in New Jersey, yeah.
So, first of all, Annie's like, this is so fucking funny. She's like, I live in a shithole that I try to like leave all the time, but like, I'll totally be a rent-a-kid for a week. She's like, this is fun as fuck.
Yeah.
She was the original unserious kid. And she's like, let's just party. I'll do whatever you want.
Well, because at first they're like, what do you want to do? And she's like, I'll do cleaning. They're like, Annie, don't be crazy, girl. And she's like, wow, how am I going to do my songs? And they're like, we got songs, Annie. Don't you worry, girl.
The one thing, though, I'll tell you this, is they did dress her up as a doll. I thought that was, like, a little weird.
Would we try to do, like, a weird Shirley Temple? Because of the afro. I'm like, who the fuck put that on her? Because
I think we were.
What? There's, I just never in my life have I seen a white girl redhead with hair like that. And a rat tail, nonetheless, which we cut off and don't talk about, but it was there in the beginning.
Rat tail was there.
I seen it.
We all saw it.
Well, listen, Daddy Warbucks comes in and he's like, I don't know what this shit is about, but get this kid out of my face. There's a dog. I'm not about it. And then Grace, the MVP, is like, oh come on. And then he's just like, okay, I don't give a shit. And I was like, correct. And then they're like, all right, cool. Yeah, Annie's going to hang out here.
She's like, it's a PR stunt. Annie knows. Nobody cares. Let's fucking have fun. She's like, also, if you want to eventually have sex with me, do something nice, you little shit. And he's like, okay, I get it.
Yeah. There is a Miss Hannigan song where she is hella drunk, and it's called Little Girls, Little Girls. And I was like, oh,
everywhere I go, there are little. She is so good. She's so good in this.
She takes a gin bath. Is that?
How fucking fun would it be to take a gin bath? And
I'm scared of the flames.
Would that sting? Let's talk about it.
I don't think that's good for your pH
hurt
balance.
your
I believe so.
I think that would hurt your hoo-ha.
One candle
Also,
falls in there and you're gone. Like there's just, it's not going to work for me. So.
Oh my God.
And then we do meet Rooster, who is her brother who knew, not me. Don't put it on the trivia. I'll get it wrong.
I'll tell you this though. I love a Tim Curry, but I hated his fuking cockadoodle-doo shit.
But like,
I was like,
that's fair.
I can't.
I'm
done with it.
There's so many better animals to pretend you are than a rooster.
Be a tiger.
Be a bear. Sorry.
Back to the bears.
Well, listen, Bridge, the orphans are sad, and then there's a lot, again, the politics. There's a whole ass scene where Daddy Warbucks, who has no political office, he is not an elected official. I just want to make sure everybody knows that. And yet, he's on the phone daily with the prez, giving guidance or some shit about how the country should be run. And during this weird-ass scene, some guy throws a bomb in the home. And Annie's like, are we going to die?
Annie was the appropriate response to that.
Yeah.
Where she was like, should we stress out? And then Punjab
does
this
is the Olympics right here.
Wait a second.
Trunchbull. Shock
Thank you absolutely for referencing Miss Trunchbull. It was a Miss Trunchbull 360 spin.
Oh my God.
Out the door into the 101 acres where it just blew up, and then the guy got arrested, and it was the quote unquote Bolsheviks.
The Bolsheviks. Did you hear what they said about the Bolsheviks?
I don't know if we should share.
All right. It is pretty depressing because I'm like, the Bolsheviks were also right. So I just think we're getting our wires crossed in this Annie movie, guys. Yeah. They didn't like rich Daddy Warbucks. So let's leave it at that.
Let's just sing. Let's just sing.
Let's just sing. The sun'll come out
tomorrow. Just watch some dog videos tomorrow.
Okay, well, listen, we do a little bonding with Daddy Warbucks, and he's like, you wore a swim cap, and that's cute, and whatever. And she's like, I think Miss Grace likes you. And he's like, really? Damn.
Oh, that's absolutely when he was like, okay, I see the girl value.
Yeah, he's like, okay, give me dating advice.
Skinny.
Yeah.
He's like, give me the skinny.
It's like, you trying to gossip in the pool, girl? We're in Jers.
Let's go. Yeah,
And then they go to the movies. Let's go to the movies. Let's go see the stars. Oh, I love it.
Welcome to Here's the thing. It was the Rockettes. They were kicking their
I was wondering.
It was incredible.
Wait, I was wondering if it was them because they were at Radio City Music Hall.
Radio City Music Hall. Oh Rockettes, they're kicking. They're kicking. It was so magical. And watching it again, I was like, this is just as good. And Annie had so much fun that she fell asleep. And then Daddy Warbucks carried her back home. And I'm like, man, it's good to be Annie right now. And here's what I somewhat hated.
Whoa.
Is I was like, oh, this is the most, like, America movie.
Well, Republican and money is good. Well, it's just, like, and
money equals happiness.
It really, unfortunately, yeah.
I was like, wait, it's the takeaway of the movie during the Great Depression would be like, if only we all had money.
If only we could let's go to the movies. Get your jazz hands. Yeah.
Now nobody can afford the movies. And we're all like middle class.
We just have to watch Annie to feel something.
Oh my God. Awful.
It's not great, but Bridget's fine because then we sing our Adopting Annie song, and that's where Grace is literally like, we got motherfucking Annie. And I'm going to sing and dance about it. God damn it.
Oh my God.
I will do a tap dance routine.
She spins. She kicks. She sachets.
Oh my God.
I was like, this fucking Grace is a good time.
Yeah.
She's a good time.
Yeah. And Daddy Warbucks is like, I guess I got to go to the stupid orphanage and talk to Miss Hannigan to adopt her something. And then they have a weird interaction. But yeah, Annie's basically like, Daddy Warbucks, super cool and all, but like, here's the dealio. My parents are totes real people, and they're totes coming back because I have a locket something. Yeah. And one time they wrote a note, and I didn't fact check to see if anyone else wrote the note, and I'm 10. So, you can't adopt me, even though I can't say that, but I did. And he's like,
I will. I loved her for this.
The advocating, like, the self-advocating.
Well, you're kind of obsessed with me.
I mean, she's just singing a lot. I don't know.
But she's like, just like, I'm not thinking about you as much as you're thinking about me. And then, rightfully so, he's like, you know what? Fair. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get some money. We'll find your parents. I mean, I am rich after all, and it is America, so I can just get whatever I want.
Oh my God.
And so then he does. However, the con artist Rooster comes in with his girlfriend, Lily St. Regis.
Okay.
And they are ready to play Annie's parents. Nobody looks like Annie.
No. Annie has blue eyes, and both of them have brown eyes. And I was like, hello? Does anyone want to do the simplest of fact checking at all?
As a billionaire, you really just have to do a 1 + 1 equation. They have the locket, though. And then Annie, rightfully so, is like, wow, okay. Now, Annie is realizing at this moment, this whole search for money maybe wasn't a good idea.
Well, and then see, that's like, I wish they leaned into that because, yeah, he's like, we're going to go on a radio show. We're talking money. They're also singing songs. Don't forget about it. We're going to go see the president in my helicopter, and he's going to give you a political job, and you're 10, and it's fine, and money fixes everything. And I was like, okay, I feel like it made more problems, but
it made more problems. Right. They get away with it. And they're, like, out on the road, and then all of a sudden Annie's like, what in the fuck, Miss Hannigan? They get the check, and they're like, hee. And Annie, who's the best schemer of all time, is like, hey, gotta pee.
Literally.
Can I pull over?
Not the old bathroom trick. It's tale as old as time. And they're just Brilliant. Like, of course you do.
Brilliant.
Wait,
Brilliant.
The orphans also are we heard the scheme. We got locked in a broom closet, but we do gymnastics, so we're going to climb through a hole in the ceiling and traverse through the city, and it's fine.
Of these orphans,
I'm like, they are not getting protein.
My entire life just trying to do a pull-up.
Yep.
And they are doing incredible stunts.
They truly are. Going down fire poles, I don't even know.
They sprint to the mansion.
Yeah.
No Google Maps.
No.
There's no cell phones.
This is, you know.
They are the fittest of fit women.
Yeah.
Okay, that was multiple blocks. I didn't think some of them would make it. They did.
Yeah.
They warned them. Daddy Warbucks is fucking pissed.
My favorite part of this is it's literally like these random, like 6 little, like disheveled orphans come and they go, Annie's been kidnapped. And no other questions. He's like, that's it. Get the police involved. He's like, call the army because we're going there now.
He's
and I was like,
Punjab, we're gonna fucking use the chopper.
He's like, this little kid I've never met said it, so it's true, and we're gonna do it. I was like, wow.
I'll tell you this though, Annie rips up the check.
I fucking love that. I'm like, brilliant, girl. I would not have thought of that. I would have been running.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I would have not thought about that at all.
Not at all.
Being at a billionaire's house, she definitely did get some financial skills, which is...
She did.
You are not going to take a penny. Because I learned the Bolsheviks
The Bolsheviks. Oh, God.
And I'm going to rip up this check. And I'll tell you, Tim Curry, I think he literally was like, that must have been a real check because he was mad.
So scary.
He was so mad.
I mean.
And he was like, I'm actually going to kill her. Miss Hannigan's like, I think he's actually going to kill her.
Yeah.
And then she climbs to the top of the Chrysler building. Now, I actually don't think that was that.
No, it was like a rail. It was like a railroad thing that was pointed.
It like a bridge?
No, it wasn't a bridge. It was literally like a piece of a railroad that just stuck up in the sky. And I was like, you know, Annie, I just think now that you're a little rich kid, you need to watch more horror movies because we need to learn when you run away from the murderer, you don't climb up something that doesn't have an end. You actually just run away. You need to go where you can continue to run.
It was bad.
And you didn't do that.
Because she got all the way to the top and then he basically was like, I'm about to drop you, B. And then Punjab comes from the helicopter
I mean, he's just flying at this point in the air.
I still feel like there's a lot of racism.
I gotta give him a lot of credit for them not being like, let's put Punjab on a flying carpet to save Annie, because it easily could have gone there.
Who's, like,
so
not a man who I think is Indian.
No, I'm pretty sure he was like a black man.
The whole thing was
yeah,
I think he was a black man, so it was like so fucking weird.
Yeah, well,
and then he had a turban. But I was like, what's happening here? So anyway, he's a great bodyguard. And he's very chill. But he goes down, he picks her up, and he's like, let's chop her away. And then Rooster absolutely gets arrested. And it's, I mean...
Miss Hannigan gets punched, too. I was like, damn.
She did get knocked out.
She kind of deserved it, I guess, for abusing the children. But, like, damn.
I mean, but what was she thinking? Like, Rooster already stole money from her. What, he's gonna, like, pull her into this scheme? She knew she'd get screwed. I mean, I felt this was quite naive of her. It must have been the drinking.
I was gonna say, she needs to use her money to go to, like, a really fancy sobriety, rehab center. Well, Bridge, Annie is saved, and we're all reunited, and the literal next scene is a goddamn circus. It's a there's, like, not a play on words, there's genuine fucking elephant there, and we're just like, together at last! Together forever! Don't talk about trauma! Money will fix it! La 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 la! You're like,
your parents are actually dead!
All your orphan
hope
friends
you had is gone. But there's me, I'm a billionaire.
They're still orphans. And then Miss Hannigan's there too, and she didn't get arrested, and I guess we like her now. I'm not sure. Or she joined the circus as a job. Unclear. And then the movie ends. So, I mean, Bridge, what do you think? Would you watch or don't watch it? I love it too.
I absolutely fucking loved it.
You bet your bottom dollar I loved it.
Oh my god, what a perfect reference.
Bet your bottom dollar.
It was fun. It was singing. You just can't care about anything else. Yeah. It's all terrible. There is no meaning. I actually think they played this right. I think the Broadway play needs to just realize it's just a great bunch of songs, That's all we need. I do think you should put this on for your child just to see, does she pick up on the bubble dancing choreography? Does she want to buy a wig? I don't know. I'm just putting it out there because I am ready for her to sing Annie songs so I can sing with her. Oh my God. I think I'm gonna
like it here. I think I never had a little girl. We never had a little girl.
I don't know how you top Annie, but I have a pick.
Okay. Let's do it.
I think it's a little timely because there's been a little drama with one of the actors.
Okay. Is it a musical?
Her family is going through a fight.
Her family's going through a fight.
Her son is saying shit about the parents. She's the mom.
Oh my god. Is this girl power? Are we doing Spice World?
From 1997. Starring Victoria Beckham and all the others. Spice World.
Okay.
We have Mel B. We have Jerry Holloway. We have Emma Bunton, Victoria Beckham. I mean, like...
Okay,
wait, is that only 4? How many Spice Girls are there?
Sporty, scary, not spicy.
Where's Sporty?
Sporty's there. Mel B. There's Mel B, there's Mel C.
Oh, Mel C. I forgot Mel
Ginger. C. Who, I don't know, baby's name. And then Posh Spice.
You want to know something nuts?
Yes.
This was released the day we're recording, literally today.
Whoa, power!
January 23rd.
That's wow. The thing I love,
also a musical comedy.
Okay, it is kind of a musical comedy. The thing I love about this movie is I don't feel like there's really a plot. It's just random scenes of Spice Girls, and I am all about it. And there's aliens at one part, and I think they make out with them. So I'm ready for that. Oh my god, yeah. Who was that? Brooklyn? Is that the kid's name?
Yeah.
He's a man now, right? He's not a child.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what did he say? He was just like, my mom took the spotlight from me. And I'm like, well, she is Posh Spice and your dad's David Beckham.
Listen, I don't know enough about it. All I know is she's in the headlines and he's like, they're annoying. And I'm like, probably, but we're going to watch this movie.
We are. And what should I wear? The little Gucci dress or the little Gucci dress? It's a quote from the movie.
Love it. Incredible.
Well, Bridge, I just want to say,
let's do it.
If we are on the phone together and you're like, Katie, life's been really tough and I'm really having a hard day and I'm mad and I'm sad and everything's wrong and I just don't know what to do. I'm going to get real quiet, clear my throat.
Yes.
And I'm just going to say, Bridge, the sun'll come out tomorrow. So you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may. And then I think you'll feel better. I hope.
Incredible. I just want to let you know, if any, and I repeat,
Whoop.
If anyone says, Katie, that bath is missing one thing, and it's a bottle of gin.
Oh, no.
I'm going to say, listen up. Katie's got candles. Katie might have a little paper cut.
Where's the firefighters?
Not hurt Katie. Oh, and so I saved your life by telling them not to put gin in your bath.
Just put the gin in a cup, guys. It doesn't need to be in the bathtub. No. Yeah. Oh, and listeners, if you also would not take an alcohol bath, even if you were drunk Miss Hannigan, we know better, so do better, and if you think that these songs are fucking bops and they're just relevant, okay? So I think everybody needs to find more opportunities to sing said songs in our day-to-day lives. We got to keep the spirit of Annie alive for the children.
Absolutely.
Okay. And if you think that we should all follow the actress who played Annie on Instagram, which I'm
Leaping Lizards.
absolutely going to fucking do now, and we should all support the Leaping Lizards band. Yeah, if you think all that, you should write us a review. Woo! We love reviews. We love written reviews. You can review us on Apple Podcasts, along with some other podcasting apps. And we also have a website, sisterswhoseenit.com. On our website, you can request a movie. So there's a form you can fill out. Your request goes in a list, and we look at the list every now and then, and we'll do it eventually. And Bridge, what else can I do on our website?
Give us money.
Woo!
And buy stuff.
Yeah.
And I want you to think about those little orphans.
Use your Daddy Warbucks, y'all.
Use your Daddy Warbucks. Yeah. Help the orphans.
Yeah.
And the parks department.
Yes, exactly. Correct. Yes, so check all that out, and we hope to hear from you. All right, we'll see you all next week for Spice World. Oi!
Oi!
Good power!
Love you! Oi!
Oi, British! Oi! See you there.
See you there. Bye-bye. I love you.
Bye-bye. I love you.
Bye-bye. I love you.
Bye. Thanks for tuning in to Sisters Who Seen It. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Check out our website at sisterswhoseenit.com, where you can email us, request movies to be reviewed, and keep up to date with all things sisters. Also, make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. See you next week.